would please rise and join us in the singing of the national anthem. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Good morning, class of 1999, teachers, parents, family, and friends. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to graduation. One of my favorite pastimes is blowing bubbles. Playing with bubbles today not only reminds me of sunny days when I was little, but of our characters and our journeys through life. Let me explain. Imagine that each of us is a bubble. On the outside, we share a shimmering case, so full of color and life that it cannot be captured by even our most talented artists. In addition, we are all susceptible to the irrational, often unpredictable movements of the wind. As displayed in this graduation, we have similar experiences on the inside as well. We have survived swimming, IR, algebra, ERE, and lots of English. Finally, we have the common needs of a safe place to belong, the freedom of the sky, and some special people we call friends to float through life with. For all of these similarities, however, the contents of our bubbles are also uniquely ours. None of us has exactly the same experiences with which we fill our spheres of understanding. We have grown up in different houses with different practices and different values and different ideas of what's normal and expected. We have seen different places and been touched by different people. No one has shared our exact journey, so no one has an identical way of looking at life and reacting to its challenges. Likewise, after today, there will be no telling which direction we may float next. For all of our careful planning or haphazard decisions, as they may be, a strong gust of wind may push us far off course or ironically deposit us exactly where we should have been all along. We must remember, however, that it is not always the direction or even the manner of travel that is important in life. What counts is the density and the value of the experiences that we allow in. For all of the beauty and potential for growth that each of our bubbles possesses, we are also equally fragile. There's no telling when the moisture of our bubbles will run out and we will pop. Every risk we take in letting our bubbles grow is indeed a risk to our survival. I don't intend this comparison to dismay us on such a happy day. I merely offer it as a reminder that our time here is scarce and precious, and there isn't a day to lose to anger, hate, or pessimism. Students, as we go through graduation exercises today, we must take time to appreciate the people who sit before us, our teachers, parents, family, and friends, for the effort they have put into filling our bubbles. Let us take stock of how much is there and how far it can take us. Perhaps most importantly, remember that beginning today, much of the responsibility for enlarging our bubbles and much of its direction of travel lies in our hands. We hold the wand and we make the breeze. Class of 1999, congratulations. I can't wait to see what direction we float next. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. This man came to Heritage this year with some very large shoes to fill. In watching his interactions with other students, parents, and teachers, and in my own daily interactions with him, I've learned that our principal hasn't tried to fill anybody's shoes at all. In fact, he brought his own wingtips and has found a definite spot in Heritage. I only wish that more of us had more time to get to know him better. Mr. John Vidal.
Thank you. That was Carrie Weeder, Student Body President. Carrie is graduating with high honors and is a National Merit Commended student. She has participated in our track and volleyball programs all 4 years and is a state place winner in powerlifting. Carrie is also a Link leader and a member of the National Honor Society. Next year, she will attend the University of Denver to major in anthropology and sociology. Good morning to all, and especially the class of 1999. I have the pleasure this morning of introducing platform guests who have also traveled on this path of success with you. Perhaps you didn't notice them, but deep in your education is embedded their work. Let me begin with members of the Board of Education. First, and I would like to ask the platform guests to stand as I call their names, and please hold your applause. First is Dr. Jack Ballard, the President of the Board of Education of Littleton Public Schools. Joining Dr. Ballard are Mrs. Mary McGlone, Mr. Ed Ochoa, and Mr. Richard Ruffner. I also have the pleasure of introducing district administration, and these are folks who work in central administration who belong to the superintendent's cabinet. First is Dr. Jim Weatherall, the superintendent of schools, also attending his last Heritage High School graduation because he will be retiring. We're also looking forward, very much forward to your address today. Dr. Jim McCabe, Associate Superintendent. Mr. Scott Murphy, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services. Mrs. Bonnie Miller, Executive Director of Elementary Schools. Mr. Steve McGrath, Executive Director of Human Resources. Dr. Leanne Gamache, Director of Assessment and Evaluation. Ms. Lucinda Hunley, Director of Special Programs. And Mr. Kirk Matson, Director of Property Management Services. Also with us today are the Heritage High School administration. Let me introduce them as well. Mr. Mike Brookhart, Ms. Kathy Hoy-Geip, Dr. Jane Veach, and Ms. Kathy Kunico. A very important platform guest this morning is Dr. Sally Hardwick, who will be retiring this year after 38 years in the education business. With us as well is a very important person to the class of 1999 who has been your class sponsor, and that's Jill Rickard. Ladies and gentlemen, there were teachers chosen by the senior class to read names and present diplomas, and those teachers are Mr. Ray Barron, Mr. Tony Hurt, Mr. Tom Roberts, and Mr. Tony Winger. And also joining us up front is an interpreter for the hearing impaired, Miss Deb Disner. Let me introduce our next speaker, and that is Jeff Donor, who's the senior class president. Jeff is graduating with high honors as well. He is the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, an Eagle Scout, captain of the boys tennis and boys lacrosse teams. And next year, Jeff will attend the University of Colorado in Boulder to study pre-medicine. Jeff Donor.
Good morning. Now performing the original song titled Friends is Devin O'Connor and Trevor Pulver. Devin O'Connor is graduating with high honors. He has participated in track, cross country, and boys swimming, serving this year as the captain. Devin also has been a link leader and member of National Honor Society and Ecology Club. Next year, he will attend Carleton College in Northfield, Minnesota to study biology. Trevor Pulver has participated in district and state DECA competition. He competed in gymnastics for 3 years. He has been active in the Street Side Maple Band during his senior year. Next year, Trevor plans to attend the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley.
Can't bear to leave you behind. Memories like broken glass lie in the road blocking my path. 'Cause I need time, whoa, to settle my mind. I'm on my way. Now my back is turned against the wall, 'cause I can't bear to live it all. Like everything else, I've come and gone, so I gotta keep trucking on. And every day the pain moves closer, and everything seems less familiar. I wish that I could go back again, so I could spend it with you, my friends. But I need time, whoa, to settle my mind. We're on our way. Here we go. I wish that I could go back again, so I could spend it with you, my friends. But I need time, whoa, to settle my mind. We're on the way, we're on our way now. We're on our way, we're on our way. We're on our way, we're on our way. We're on our way. Let's get on our way now. Let's get on our way. Ooh, ooh. Let's get on our way. Thank you, friends.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the speaker who the graduation committee of students, parents, and teachers selected to address you today. This student is graduating with honors. She has been a Lincoln Douglas debater for 2 years and qualified for state competition this year. She is a member of the National Honor Society. Next year, she plans to attend the University of Colorado Boulder to study political science. Miss Stephanie Murab.
On the road of life, there are drivers. On the road of life, there are streets, on-ramps, and freeways. There are drivers who act as though there is only 1 minute to get from place to place. And there are those drivers who drive so prudishly that we often lose our tempers, honk, and let them know exactly what we think of them. Think of your own personal commute. You, like the others on the road, are subject to the risks the road presents to you. There are potholes, the speed humps on Fremont, and the occasional person giving you the birdie. Despite the risks, you get into your car every morning and drive. You drive to reach a goal, never really questioning whether you want to or not. High school is like your early morning commute. You move and work towards a goal, though you don't necessarily understand what that goal is. Not only for your own success in life, but so you can become an individual that functions and drives on the freeway of life. The last 4 years have been an on-ramp to that freeway of life. Freshman year, we learned change. On our first day of our freshman year, we started out nervous and cautious, just as a new driver who, leaving the practice and safety of neighborhood streets behind, attempts the busy streets for the first time. We respected the upperclassmen, even though sometimes they took us for a ride. We went from place to place expecting the most because we were in high school. We went from place to place expecting the least because we were freshmen. Just as when you get into that unfamiliar car, you adjust the seats and mirrors, changing your surroundings, that one freshman year speaks more to change than any other year. We entered high school not knowing who or what we would find, and in accordance to those things that we found, we changed ourselves to embrace our new situations. Sophomore year, we learned the value of knowledge. Most of us were still walking places or asking for rides. Sophomore literally means wise fool. We had the cars and the experience to drive them, but we did not really know what to do with them. We found our niche at Heritage. We were not freshmen anymore, fascinated with everything new around us, and we were not yet upperclassmen who were preoccupied with the idea of graduating. Thankfully, our teachers helped us carve out a place to fit in. They taught us not only the people and dates in U.S. history, or the title of every novel that Mark Twain wrote, but they helped us to develop the why and how. Just as a new driver learns not only to follow directions to a destination, but to give effective directions to get from place to place. From our parents and teachers, we learned responsibility, the value of knowledge, the persistent search for truth, the acceptance of theory. We approached a higher speed at the end of the year. Some of us got cars on which we plastered bumper stickers advertising our values. Catch and release wild trout, or isn't it time for you to pull over and refill the air in your head? We learned to manifest our ideas as well as our ideals in any way possible that year. Junior year, we learned hope. We became familiar with the hope of 2 more years. We hoped being asked to prom. We hoped for good ACT and SAT scores, and we hoped some more for the 2 years to be over. Through our classes and increasingly liberated weekends, thanks to the majority of the class being able to drive, we learned that we could make a difference and that we had an increasingly more important role in society. We learned to navigate the snowy streets, and we didn't allow little obstacles like speed humps to get in the way. If you think about it, your junior year you study Western civilization. We learned that people for hundreds of years have been looking towards the turning of 2000 with hope for the future and expectations as well. We are here, the last class to graduate before 2000, and we feel the pressure of the hope that has transcended time. We learn our junior year that we are the hope for the 21st century, and we stand now on the edge of that century. We begin to signal to enter the freeway. Senior year, we learned apprehension. I say apprehension because to me it has 2 connotations. One being we were scared out of our minds at what we will do after graduation, and 2 being that we could hardly contain the excitement of entering the freeway of life at a high speed. We, as seniors, were placed right on the edge of adulthood and realized that there was a faster-paced world waiting for us. We began to merge into traffic, all of us on the same freeway for one purpose: to reach a destination. We wait here now, looking for the exit to a new place. We wait here now, knowing that nobody can dictate to us where we'll go or what we'll do once we get there. However, we'll have had a firm progression with us. We've worked up to this point at Heritage High School and at our homes, and from the last 4 years we'll take with us the value of knowledge, change, hope, and apprehension. We'll know the value of going home to the lazier streets when the pace of the freeway becomes too much. We'll enter and leave the freeway because we know we have to, because we want to, because we have been given everything that is necessary to being able to. To the parents and teachers of the class of 1999, I offer congratulations and thanks. To the class of 1999, I also offer my congratulations and thanks. But I would also like to express my wish to see us all do great things, because we know we can. Class of 1999, the light is green and waiting.
country road, on the wind it comes to call. And it sings in the farms and the factory towns, and where you think there'd be no song at all.
And the words are the words that our fathers heard as they whistle down the years. And the name of the song is the name of the dream, and it's music to our ears. America, America, and the dream goes on. America, America, and the dream goes on. The words that we read on the courthouse walls are the words that made us free. And the more we remember the way we began, the closer we get to the best we can be.
Was there ever a time we forgot its worth, all the struggles and the scars? Did we leave to our children a sky full of hope and a flag that's filled with stars? America, America,
And the dream goes on.
remember the voice of Jefferson and the sound of Thomas Paine. We can sing at Gettysburg about America. Listen well to the wind and you can hear from
dream goes on. America, America, and the dream goes on. America, 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 and the dream goes
Thank you. I know that most of you are expecting cash gifts today. And those of you who are receiving gifts, cash gifts from me, already received them. My gift to all of you this morning, however, is a short speech. It's a gift of time. Heritage High School is a wonderful school. This is so because of the effectiveness of the partnership that we have with our teachers and staff, with our parents, and with you. Let us acknowledge at this time our teachers and staff. Will the teachers please stand? Thank you. I hope that you will also take time in the next few days or weeks to give thanks to your elementary and middle school teachers who prepared you well for the challenges you met at Heritage High School. You see, these schools play a great role in our success formula at Heritage High School. Your accomplishments today come not only from your own outstanding efforts and from the help of your teachers. They were also accrued because of the love and support that you receive from your parents. Will you please acknowledge them as well? This morning, I have both pride and gratitude to be the principal of this great school. As a new principal, I am proud to work with great teachers and staff members, and with parents and community members who greatly believe in the value of an excellent education. I am very grateful, especially to the class of 1999, for welcoming and supporting me this first year. I am proud and grateful to be associated with you. Graduates of the class of 1999, you have my best hopes for the future. A future filled with love, filled with hope and health. And most importantly, a future filled with challenges and opportunities. You will hear much advice about your future. Let me offer one more. Find your passion and let it drive your aspirations. Find within you your desire to aspire. Dr. Witherill, everyone is aware that this is the last graduation you will attend for Heritage High School as the superintendent of schools. We are appreciative of your great work on behalf of our students in our community. On behalf of the Heritage Eagles, we wish you and your family well. Finally, Dr. Wetherill, I certify that the graduates you see here before you met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Littleton Board of Education and Heritage High School. I am most proud to present the class of 1999.
Congratulations to the 1999 class of Heritage High School. This is your day, one you've been waiting for a long while. Now, if you talk to some of your friends that graduated last year, you were probably looking forward to the anticipation of my speech at Heritage High School. I will endeavor not to slip like I did last year, and if you don't know what I said, just ask any of the board members, they know. And I'd like to also welcome the parents and the family and the guests of our graduates today. And I know Mr. Vidal just moments ago asked you to give him applause. Well, I'm going to ask you one more time. Let's stand and applaud our parents, family, and friends that have done such a great job for us, huh? Thank you very much. You know, they've done so much for you and for me, and the fact that we can stand and applaud their efforts is very meaningful to them. 37 years ago today, I sat in your seat and got the opportunity to thank my parents and friends also. Yes, this is a special day for you, and you know the old saying is this is the first day of the rest of your life. And I'm sure you think in terms of that, of this graduation exercise as being something very special for you. You should be proud of your accomplishments and as a class and as individuals. There's a lot of accomplishments that you have, but I want to note the fact that I think Carrie holds the record for the student that's attended the most board meetings. And we need to thank Carrie in the fact that she was instrumental, seniors, not for you, but for others, that now finals in the first semester in the year 2000 will end before Christmas break. So, Carrie, thank you for that. As you heard, this is my last graduation that I will be superintendent of schools and be able to congratulate you as a Heritage High School group. So, in a way, today I'm celebrating with you, and I'm graduating. You're moving on to other parts of your life, and I'm going to be moving on to other times for mine. I came into this district when you were first graders, 12 years ago, and the time sure has passed quickly by me. I now have put in 33 years as a professional in education, and ironically, you may not think of it this way, I've been answering the school bell every fall for 50 years. I've attended somewhere between 75 and 85 graduation ceremonies, some of my own, I'm sure, and I've attended countless board meetings, and after 22 years of formal education, I get to graduate with you also. I share that with you because I think I can be with you in a different way today because I feel some of the emotions that you do. I feel celebration and joy, but at the same time I feel a little fear and anxiety and a bit of bittersweetness in the fact that a lot of my colleagues here, like your classmates, are individuals that I may not see for years and years to come, if at all. I'm leaving like you are with the comforts of the known to the questions about the unknown for the future. But like you and me, we step into the future with confidence. You have prepared for this day, and we are all proud of your efforts as you come this graduation day. Class of 1999, you are to be commended for your accomplishments and should look forward to your future. But take this time today to celebrate and then move on to your future with marked anticipation. And lastly, let me leave you with these thoughts. Work like you don't need the pay, love like you've never been hurt, and dance like no one is watching. Thank you. Mr. Ruffner, as Superintendent of Schools, it's my honor to present to you the 1999 class of Heritage High School for graduation.
Good morning. It is indeed my privilege and pleasure to be here representing the Littleton community and its Board of Education to say congratulations to the class of 1999 and to be here for the first of our last 3 classes that'll graduate in the 1900s. I'm sure that you would all agree with me that whoever said that we saved the best for last didn't know what they were talking about, because Heritage is first this year. I'm also honored to be here on behalf of the community because you, as the students of the class of 1999, have had the opportunity to complete your first step of a lifetime of learning in a very, very special place, a very special community. During the 4 years that you have been in high school here at Heritage, we have seen many, many things that this community, in support of its Board of Education and the administration, has done to enhance your years in our schools. In 1995, when you were freshmen in high school, a bond election was passed by our citizens and put $46 million into improving the facilities, many of which were done at Heritage High School. We've seen a revision of the curriculum in most major areas, all of which to make the curriculum more rigorous and to challenge you even more. We saw a mill levy in 1997 to bring the class sizes down, to improve technology in our schools, and to make the opportunities even better. We have seen you as the students be supported with over $5 million in scholarships to our graduating seniors each year. We have seen you able to achieve on the athletic fields, on the performing arts stages, in the various aspects of academic achievement because of the support of the community. We intended for your experience here to be challenging, and I'm glad to say you've met that challenge. But I think it's appropriate at this time, and I hope you will join with me in saying once again a very special thanks to our retiring superintendent. Many of the things I've just described have come about through his leadership through some difficult times in our district. He has kept the vision, he has kept the image, and he's given us the charge to go forward. And I hope you will all say thank you along with me to Jim Wetherill. I've talked about a few of the objective things which have been accomplished over your 4 years in high school. But what I haven't talked about yet, and what I really think is the most important, is the family that is Littleton, the family that is Heritage High School. If we as a community, and you as students, have learned anything over the events of the last 6 weeks, it is of the importance of the family. And when I'm talking family, I'm talking about the family of you as the class of 1999. Each of you have had a very, very special meaning to each other. And you may not realize that today. It may take 10, 15, 20 years before you realize how special each of you are to the other. It may be that you've had a friend that you spend most of your waking hours with, but it also may be that you only know each other by passing in the halls and saying hello. But whatever that experience has been, you will learn as you go through life how very important that contribution to yourselves has been. Whether you see each other in the future or not, and many of you as you leave here today may not see each other again, I hope you can continue to draw down deep inside and know what the other person has meant to each of you, and let that person continue to thrive inside. So this morning, I'd like you to do something for yourselves. As your row is called today and you stand up to come forward and receive your diploma, think back over not only your 4 years, but the events of the last 6 weeks in our community. And I'd like you to turn to the person on your right and left and just simply say, thanks for being part of me. Superintendent Weatherall, Principal Vidal, it is indeed my great honor and pleasure to accept with enthusiasm the Heritage Class of 1999. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, we would like to ask you to hold your applause until all of the names have been read, so that each graduate's name may be clearly heard. Thank you. Will the first row of graduates please rise? Elizabeth Badacek, high honors. Elizabeth M. Badacek is graduating with high honors, number 1 in the class. Beth is a member of National Honor Society and received magna cum laude on the National Latin exam 3 years in a row. Beth played tennis at Heritage for 3 years and served for 2 years as one of 4 Link commissioners. Next year, Beth will attend Tufts University in Boston, Massachusetts to major in quantitative economics. Elizabeth Badacek, high honors.
Cheryl Lynn Allen, high honors. Cheryl Lynn Allen is graduating with high honors, number 2 in the class. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Ecology Club, and Key Club. Cheryl Lynn is a Link leader and a member of the cross-country team. Next year, she will attend Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah to study psychology. Cheryl Lynn Allen, high honors.
Lindsay M. Hughes.
Devin O'Connor, high honors.
Catherine Adams, honors.
Trevor Pulver.
Kirkland Andrew Alwine, honors.
Lauren Michelle Asham, honors.
Jason David Alvarez.
Lisa Marie Gravina.
Crystal Nicole Anderson.
Dustin Ross Weaver, honors.
Leah Ann Anderson, honors.
Nicola Madeline Malik, high honors.
Melissa Mary Andrikowski, high honors.
Stacy Christine Marini, honors.
Dustin Michael Arndt.
Clinton Lee Marlowe.
Stephen Lawrence Baca.
Jeffrey Aaron Martins, honors.
Alexander Thompson Baker.
Benjamin Allen Buchanan Martyr.
Kimberly Ann Barker.
David Kyle Matichek.
Melissa Daisy Jane Barnes.
Brian Thomas Madison.
Amy Renee Barrett.
Adam Dominic Mativi.
Aaron Samuel Barch.
Carla Jean Mall.
Kristen Lee Behrman, high honors.
Michael Gary May, high honors.
Melissa Marie Bell, honors.
Terry William McCoy.
Nathan Marshall Biggs.
Meredith Lynn McVeigh.
Stephanie Zaina Murib, honors.
Somya Kumari Matha, high honors.
Jeffrey Patrick Dona, high honors.
Carrie Weeder, high honors.
Stephanie Susan Billings.
Timothy Daniel Melchior.
Paul Whitworth Bird.
Rachel Brooke Merrill, high honors.
Jana Carol Bassetti, high honors.
Amy Lynette Micca, high honors.
Camila Terese Bierke.
Lucas Stephen Miley.
Casey Nicole Bjorkland.
Kara Brady Miller.
Alexis Dion Bloom,
Paul Andrew Miller,
Melissa Ann Boggs,
Martha Rosa Minner,
Donica Maria Bomar,
Brittany Ann Mitchell,
Justin Carl Boone,
Cassie Christine Mitchell,
Camille Marie Boonenberg,
Jason Toru Miwa,
Sarah Brooke Bow, honors.
Courtney Lee Montague, high honors.
Matthew Rex Bowen,
Tyler Lockridge Morrell,
Jennifer Jo Bauer, honors.
Kelly Kennedy Morgan, high honors.
Stephanie Marie Branham,
Michael Lee Morgan,
Megan Elizabeth Brown, high honors.
Sunny Renee Morgan, high honors.
Danielle Stephanie Brunt,
Mayumi Motoyama, honors.
William Marion Burke, honors.
Russell Albert Nardo,
Charles Joseph Bushman, honors.
Brett James Nash,
James R. Bird, honors.
Amanda Un Keong Nelson,
Brett Michael Kane,
Keith Bailey Netherton,
Katrina Marie Kane,
Amanda Denise Nimchek,
Heather Marie Calcaterra,
Jason S. Noble,
Malin Lee Carrasco,
Catherine Jane Nobles,
Tiffany Ann Carter,
Justin Elliott Novotny,
Arturo Rivera Castillo,
Michelle Ann Nofel,
Christopher Y. Chan, high honors.
Caitlin Francis O'Hara, high honors.
Jennifer Leanne Cheeves,
Megan Elizabeth O'Malley, high honors.
Anna Marie Chin,
Nathan Eric Upsall,
Sung Min Choi,
Caleb Robert Overton,
Trevor John Chope,
Benjamin Donald Owen,
Lisa Alexandra Clark, high honors.
Christina Alejandra Palma Chavez, high honors.
Alexander Christian Claydon, high honors.
Katie Lynn Parrish,
Jacob Matthew Clemens,
Jennifer Rebecca Partain,
Daniel Franklin Collins,
Krista Leah Patterson,
Cody Charles Comer, honors.
Michael James Paul,
Kevin Harrison Comstock,
Chantal Marie Pearson, high honors.
Melissa Therese Cote,
Jonathan Sorensen Peary,
Christopher William Cowan,
Michael Anthony Pena,
Dylan Michael Cowan, high
Brian-
honors.
Brian Dixon Pennington,
Matthew Joseph Coxhead,
Brian Thomas Perez,
Shannon Marie Crane,
Michelle Lynn Petrash,
Jared Matthew Criddle, honors.
Jennifer Lee Feffley,
Sandra Michelle Diaquisto, high honors.
Christy Kelly Fannensteel,
Kristen L. Dale,
Quinn T. Pham,
Michael Alexander Dalen, honors.
Andrew W. Philpott, high honors.
Joanna Nicole Dampier,
Jared James Pius,
Tyler Marshall Danner,
Elizabeth Lucia Pike, high honors.
Valerie Jane DeSenza,
Jennifer Lynn Poulos, high honors.
Whitney Ann Degenhardt,
Ava Maria Poveda, high honors.
Regina Ann Demis,
Christina Doreen Pratt, high honors.
Chandra Dawn DeSimone,
Katie Michelle Pruitt,
Julia Kirsten Dice,
Elizabeth Ann Puning,
Krista Lynn Diederle,
Heather Rhea Quinn,
Danny Philip Dietz,
Alexandra Ray Rackbach,
Erin Ashley Dobbs,
Kristen Pauline Rabar, high honors.
Scott Andrew Donnell,
Werner Jacob Rausch, high honors.
Brian Richard Doyle,
Ryan James Reardon, high honors.
Ryan Edward Doyle,
Scott David Regenthal, high honors.
Margaret Mary Dugan,
Jonathan William Reinig,
Monte Christopher Dunbar,
Hiller Kathleen Rice,
Emily Michelle Dunlap.
Jason Rex Reaney.
Mackenzie Allison Dunst.
Eric Kenneth Roberts.
Rhett Turner Elder.
Warren Michael Robertson.
Amanda Violet Elliott.
Keegan Shane Robinson, honors.
Sophie DeLu Ellison.
Devon Renee Rogers.
Melissa Elizabeth Engelbert.
Nicholas Ray Rawling.
Arthur R. Evans IV.
Jan U. Ronhart.
Katrina Leora Eister.
Joshua Lee Rosenberg.
Julie Christine Farmer, high honors.
Rebecca Sue Rosenberg.
Jack Ray Featheringill.
Michael John Ross.
Gloria Marie Federico.
Miranda Clarissa Rowe.
Sarah Jean Fero, high honors.
Christina Lynn Ruley, high honors.
Sarah Elaine Feldman.
Amber Renee Sanders.
Angela Marie Ferresi.
Martine Patrice Schaefer, high honors.
Jennifer Renee Fishbach.
Elizabeth Teresa Scott, honors.
Laura Kathleen Fisher.
Christina Scott, high honors.
Jamie Nicole Fletcher.
Lindsay Inez Surge.
Jason Albert Flores.
Rachel Lee Shapiro.
Courtney Elizabeth Vogel, high honors.
Melissa Jane Cheveland.
Amanda Lynn Fowler.
Jeffrey Ryan Schultz.
Jonathan Scott Franklin, high honors.
Matthew Elton Schultz.
John Albert Gallipo.
Aaron K. Shumway.
Justin Kyle Galka.
Samantha Jo Sigler.
Kim Soon Gallagher.
Angela Marie Sims.
Ryan C. Gardner.
Mitchell David Sloan.
Joshua Avram Garfine, high honors.
Courtney Teresa Smith, honors.
Lindsay Gilchrist.
Sean Franklin Smith.
Patrick Roberts Goddard.
Susan Elizabeth Smith, honors.
Catherine Collins Gottschalk, honors.
Trinity Marie Smith.
Kimberly K. Grabler.
Wendy Marie Smith.
Gregory Dylan Grant.
Marcus Michael Smolin.
Dawn Marie Gray.
Shannon Jerry Snyder.
John Warren Gravilius.
Tiffany Solberg.
Elizabeth Christine Galitzia.
Adam Michael Sorkin.
Matthew Cleland Gunn.
Molly Noel Spidel.
Danielle Joseph Guth.
Janaea Rachel Spencer.
Lenka Halkova, honors.
Nikki Genevieve Sportsman.
Michelle Elizabeth Hahn.
Colleen Ann Stack.
Kyle Jason Hackett.
Patrick James Staley.
Jeremy Allen Hard.
Matthew Robert Stallhut.
Brittany Ann Hargis.
Dustin Merle Stambaugh.
Aaron Jeffrey Hawks.
Jeffrey Joseph Stengel.
Jan Carl Vogel Hayes.
Leanne Rebecca Steld.
Jennifer Curry Hazelton.
Corey Andrew Strawbridge.
Teresa Ann Hardy, high honors.
Garrett Lee Strum, high honors.
Nicholas Redmond Heffley.
Catherine Renee Stuck, honors.
Jennifer Lee Hemd.
Lee Evan Sutta, honors.
Katie Ross Henderson, honors.
Jennifer Leah Sutner.
Rachel Marie Hendricks.
Travis D. Sutton.
Amy Marie Herman.
Thomas Brigham Swiderski.
Dustin Merle Herman, high honors.
Jennifer Marie Tafoya.
Mark Allen Hernandez, high honors.
Stephen Robert Tanberg.
Ruby Hernandez.
Brandon Earl Tatum.
Timothy Howard Herman.
Corey Christine Taylor, honors.
Amy Catherine Hessman.
Rebecca Michelle Taylor.
Jessica F. Hoffman.
Dana Joseph Tehan.
Michael Andrew Hoffmeyer.
Joshua Jacob Tennyson, high honors.
Kelsey Lee Holden.
Meredith Ashley Terlecki, high honors.
Jennifer Michelle Howard.
Michelle Anna Tyson.
Linda Chalene Shea, high honors.
Kristen Elizabeth Theory.
Candice Marie Hughes, honors.
Kelsey Ann Thompson, high honors.
Jennifer Nicole James.
Amanda Rose Tipton, high honors.
Stephen Lawrence Jepson.
Alicia Ann Todd, high honors.
Christy Lee Jesma.
Leah Marie Touchton.
Dominic Martin Jimenez.
Jacob McLaurin Traeger.
Melissa Jean Johnson, honors.
Sarah Suzanne Tricky.
Erica Lynn Jones.
Angelica Faith Trober.
Michael Kevin Jones.
Michael Clark Troutman.
Stephanie Rose Juliana.
Melissa Christy Trujillo, honors.
Leah Kate Jungers.
Jennifer Wing G. Soy, high honors.
Emily Marie Carquist.
Christina Marie Ewell, high honors.
Nicholas Merlin Karpuk.
Benjamin Paul Ulrich.
Jennifer Lee Kaufman.
Constanza Vergara.
Mohammed Joseph Kayeni.
Janine Gwen Versace.
Bethany Joy Kempton, high honors.
Robert Louis Vesco.
Roxanne Sarah Corzand, high honors.
Stephen Richard Vincenzetti.
David Paul Knope.
Christopher Stephen Vokirka, honors.
Kimberly Ann Kakaias.
Allison Vanessa Vengean, high honors.
Levi James Kohler.
Marcus Daniel Wiepert.
Jonathan Wallace Kronberg.
Daniela Elizabeth Weiss.
Stephanie Marie Cruz.
Sarah Christine Wells.
Eric David Kavami.
Justin William Wesley.
Amy Kiki Landon.
Colin Michael West, high honors.
Randy Lee Lane.
Whitney Ann Wetzbarger.
David Matthew Lang.
Brittany Aaron White, honors.
Christine Catherine Larson.
Richard Omar Wilburn.
Kirsten McKeon Lasky.
Betsy Joanne Wilhelm, high honors.
Scott Howard Lathan, high honors.
Sarah Catherine Wilhelm.
Julie Melissa Lemon.
Bethany Heather Willard.
Jenny Ann Lincoln.
Elizabeth Ann Williams.
Jennifer Marie Lintz, high honors.
Brad Lee Wilson.
Joshua Paul Lissauer.
Jesse William Wilson, high honors.
Matthew David Lloyd.
Christopher William Wilson.
Jesse Witt Law, high honors.
Matthew Ryan Wilson.
Annika Elizabeth Liu, high honors.
Adam Robert Winslow.
Danielle Silvera Chivirissa Lopez.
Jeffrey James Witt.
Elizabeth Diane Lorang.
Tara Marie Whittick.
Heather Lindsay Lowell.
Colin Timothy Wood.
Scott Bruce Lukens.
Megan Elizabeth Wood.
Patrick Kelly Lusk.
Megan Marguerite Woodworth, high honors.
Natalie Marie Lutz.
Courtney Leah Wright.
Danielle Lee McCumber, high honors.
Jennifer Lynn Wukovitz.
Angela Marie Magnotta.
Brett M. Winder.
Chantre D. Maidens.
Brian Ray Young. Jeffrey Charles Young. Valerie Ann Zagnoli, high honors. Jamie Carmen Zaire, honors.
All right. Lauren Asham, Lisa Gravina, and Dustin Weaver will now perform the original song titled New Beginning. Lauren Asham is graduating with honors. She has participated in music and drama all 4 years. Lauren is a member of the show choir and was most recently seen as Sandy in the musical Grease. Next year, Lauren will attend St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota to study music. Lisa Gravina is president of Concert Choir, a member of show choir, and has been involved in the theater program for 3 years. She is captain of the Littleton rugby team, and next year she will attend the University of Denver on an academic as well as music scholarship. She plans to study both music and political science. Dustin Weaver is graduating with honors. He's a member of show choir, plays in the band Live Oak, takes a leadership role in his church, and is also captain of the rugby team. Most recently, Dustin played the role of Danny Zuko in the musical Grease. Next year, he will attend the Colorado State University in Fort Collins to major in pre-veterinary science.
Many times I fall, I'm finding my way through it all.
The time surrounds me, confused and alone. I look for an answer, but nothing will atone. Start a new beginning, and thanks for the past. The present is open, the future looks past. The friends we made, the memories they gave will last. Here we are, ready to go. It's our time to shine. So let's take what we know, a new path ahead.
Good job, guys. Hello, friends. Haven't the past 4 years you just felt like you had this huge monkey on your back? Well, now that we've graduated, that monkey is definitely gone. I know that after today, we're going to branch off on our own roads, and we've taken in many different directions, but I am not worried about any of you, for I know you're already on the path to success. By choosing the correct path, you only open more doors for yourself in the future. Remember that it is better to try something great and to fail than to try nothing at all and to succeed. Fellow students, parents, and faculty, I cannot express to you in a simplistic medium of our language how honored I am to be associated with all of you. Even though we are graduating today, we will still always be the Heritage High School class of 1999, something you should all be very proud of. Will the class of 1999 please stand and join me in the turning of the tassel? Congratulations, class of 1999!